me in the car like this, you know, I'm only waiting on one thing, and that's a biscuit. Got my cappuccino this time. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I had to pull back on the biscuit a little bit. Oh, I see it in there, actually. I'm finna go get it now.
Say how it is. Number it down. You got a man I know.
What? This bitch go stupid. Me and my dog been doing this. Hey, I got a money.
I've been down bad. About a million times. About a million times. I seen lows get high in the blink of an eye. Trust things turn around. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. I've been down bad, mouth backstab. Many times lost count. I still came back around. Just hear me out. It might seem like everything over. It might seem like you can't control how it's playing now. Just hear me out. Whole time it was all divine. What's meant is mine. I thought it wasn't working out. Just hear me out. I'll tell you about it. I've been down bad. About a million times. About a million times. I've been down bad. About a million times. But I still feel alive. I've been down bad. About a million times. About a million times. I've been down bad. About a million times. But I still feel alive. I've been down bad. About a million times. About a million times. I've been down bad. About a million times. But I still feel alive.
Thank my grace if it's the last thing I do.
Just that D-fam. Cause I love the sub bass in there.
And there's
I thought you one thing straight, I'm saying my
Can I
grace
see
if it's the
something
last
with
thing
this?
I do.
Is there backbone? What
The
all
background
is
vocals?
saying that?
Oh, this.
Oh, it's just this, right?
No, but if you go,
Yeah.
you're trying to find the background vocals. That's this one.
Okay. Yeah.
It should almost be like it barely makes the say from that one. Like mostly stutter on the S. Yeah. You could like bring that one.
Where your head been? Ain't never been left breathless. We just gon' count these blessings. They don't even know that reference. Know you still carry that weight. Once was young and reckless. Going through a chaos phase. Could care less at times. Wasn't in the safest space. Who knew someone could relate. So much for saving a face. No, too many souls need saving. I just don't get carried away. Every time I think about you, I trust in faith even when that hold my tongue get carried away. Every time I truth hold my tongue get carried away. Every time I think about you, I trust in faith even when that faith hold my tongue get carried away. Every time I
Something weird happened right there
What?
on that thing.
This song is like evil place on your party. But that's why it's like we really need to lock in the whole thing for
If somebody
work,
took this
right?
acapella and just put it on, we should actually try to
Yeah.
just hear what this is like. What it,
Yeah, I told you, yeah. Like that money shit is strange.
He's got on his voice and a lot of them are like, this one's just future.
Put a duct tape on my switch, perfect aim.
So it's funny, like, most like people like parties, but I'm like, that's his whole style. That's his whole style. But it's really just a big part of his style.
Come on my phone, she sent me chats, it going through her brain. We was just outside dancing, moving my mind, it feel missing.
Growthedges vlog. Forgive me because I left my mic at home, or actually I have my mic, but it's dead, so wind reduction it is. This week I've just been sitting with the themes of rejection and disappointment and thinking about that and the ways that it shows itself in my creative process, how it affects my creative process, how it affects me as a person, like just my day-to-day, how I be moving. I think like really, this past year, but really this past month, man, sending albums out, sending records out, sending pitches out, getting, the whole, my mom's favorite saying used to be delay is not denial, or it still is one of her favorite sayings. And I love it because it really feels true for me in this era of my life where it's like, I don't know, every no doesn't mean never. I've been sending out my project around a few spots, a few spaces trying to get support on the release. Been sending out, proposals to build more spread issue nights, expand for the future. Just make some moves, and being told no, being told, oh, this is not what we're looking for, you're great, but this, oh, we love you, but we really want you for this. Oh, we think you're undeniable, but we already see something for this, whether it's an opportunity to have someone jump and get behind what I'm doing, or whether it's like, performing or connecting with somebody, whatever the case may be. There's just been so much rejection and disappointment and delay, and it's been good for me. It's been good for me to really lock in on what I wish to bring into the world. I think a lot of times as artists, we get so caught up in it's not caught up, but we put more in trying to get other people to see our vision rather than us building the world we wish to see. I like to say, like, I don't chase seats at the table no more. I just build my own. And it's not shade, or it's never like F this person or like forget them. Sometimes it'd be that, but most of the times it really just comes down to truly like what I'm trying to bring, what's inside me is something that ain't been done before, all right? Like, I already know that. It's like, I know I'm great. I just be like, don't reduce me, don't play with me, like, don't tell me to call, like, don't, it's like, if you're not here to help, like, don't be telling me, oh, this not gonna work, because you don't think that, like, that might not have worked for you because you don't have the vision and perspective and experience and background and drive and a whole lot of things that I do. At the same time, all those no's be echoing in my head sometimes, and I get in this cycle of like, the no's will make me overthink every ask or strive for perfection in every single thing, every little detail, over analyzing, hyper vigilant in interactions, just even outside of, career things. Like, I just been finding myself like on like high anxiety levels on regular interactions, like ordering coffee, like ordering food, getting gas, I just be having to like calm down. It's like, hey, you're enough, not about to reject your coffee order, like, but yeah, that's what it does to you. And I think I'm facing and sitting with that, and trying to catch those moments and stand strong on the things that I know to be true within, not looking for that validation outside of me. Another huge thing, just realizing, I'm not for everybody, and everybody ain't for me. And I think maybe part of why I loved the book, The Courage to Be Disliked, and like why this era of just growth is so deep for me, is because that's been a huge, like, I feel so free just being like, you know what, the record ain't hitting over here. Okay, cool. You know, the pitch. They pushed the date back over here. Cool. This didn't work here. Cool. You know, I'm not for you. Cool. We don't align there. Cool. Because you know what, like, I need all the room I can to grow and all the room I can to be ready to receive what's on the other side. So those been some of my reflections on like just rejection and disappointment and trying to free myself from the many chambers of and cycles of, you know, beating myself up about a missed opportunity or a missed shoot, you know, dang, they not on board. You know, I guess we'll try this spot. We'll go to this company. We'll go to this. You know, it's just shooting the shot, and you know what too, like beyond shooting the shot, like whatever it is I'm putting out there, like just trying to remember, like, to keep the truth at the forefront, because the minute I start thinking about output and how it needs to be received and if the deck is right and the outline is right and how short something is and this, that, and then you diluting the purpose, and that's the thing that we trying not to do 2026. Yeah, that being said, I feel like the goal for me this week is just really leading with love and staying firm in my truth and letting my truth be the light, you know, letting my truth be my anchor, and not truth like, you know, this is what I think or this is my perspective or this is what I feel, but like truth just is truth in the integrity of this idea, you know, the why, the purpose behind it, the driving intention underneath. So that being said, it's getting cold. I'm gonna take it inside, get some dinner. Peace.